Hi, I'm Che, and I'm going to be showing you my approach to starting a game in Flat Worlds. In this video, we'll be setting up a basic economy between Earth and Mars, getting some money generation going, and eventually colonizing Venus. Let's get started then. So in the beginning of the game, you can see we have Earth here, which is already quite developed, whereas on Mars we have a newly settled colony. Without any support, this colony will take a lifetime to grow into anything substantial. So let's give it a helping hand. So first up, I want to start transferring people from Earth to Mars. To do this, I'm going to set up a passenger terminal on Earth and another one on Mars. This is quickly followed up by a couple of orcas that will carry these people from one terminal to the other. I like to build 2 in the beginning. We can see that people are showing up at our terminal now, ready to be picked up. Let's ride one of these. So by transferring people across, we're accomplishing a number of things. Firstly, we're helping to develop our little colony here, which in turn will help to develop the world it sits upon. Developing the world will help unlock new buildings, new ships, and more worlds for us to colonize. Secondly, it simply generates revenue, which will fund our future endeavors. A third, less obvious reason is that it helps keep Earth's population from spiraling out of control. Well, it looks like we've just run out of metal on Earth. This is the first kind of resource problem you face in the beginning. Fortunately, there should be a plentiful supply of metal on Mars. So let's ship some of this back to Earth. This is a similar process to how we transferred people across, but in this case we're going to be using cargo ports instead. Got to make sure we attach the metal mine to it as well. And as you can see, we've got metal now being supplied to the port. We need to build a corresponding port on Earth. And then we're going to build a ship that can carry this metal across. In this case, it will be a pebble. I'm going to stick with one for now. We can check later if we need another one. So our little colony here has a demand for water, and there's no local supply of water on Mars. So we'll need to bring some of that over from Earth. We can reuse our cargo ports here. So let's head over to Earth, select the cargo port, attach the water suppliers, and as you can see, we've got water now flowing to the port. And then we need to build a ship that will carry this over. In this case, it will be a puffer. And there he goes. I'm going to go check on these orcas that we sent off earlier. See how much money they're making. Okay, that seems reasonable. Passenger transport is usually a very good source of regular income. We can improve our profits further through the use of perks. So Earth has a couple of available perk slots, and the first perk I like to pick is Travel Agents, which gives a 15% boost to passenger revenue. Relatively cheap with no drawbacks, it's a pretty straightforward choice in the beginning. I'm also tempted by a couple of other perks, which can have significant long-term or short-term effects on our economy. But because we're rushing to Venus, I'm going to hold on to my money for now, so we can afford a ark later. So I'm just checking how my cities are doing here, and it looks like we're running a bit low on metal. So that first pebble I built earlier isn't doing a good enough job. So let's build another one. There we go. That should bring some more metal across and fix the issue. Just checking on my passenger terminal. Looks like we've got a few people stockpiling, and, oh, well, we've got a ship that's broken down and parked itself. That's because we don't have a repair yard yet for it to go to. So Earth is nearly hitting level 4 here, and a lot of this is down through the natural growth of the cities. And, well, right on cue, it's just leveled up and we've unlocked a new building. We now have access to Venus, so we can start that colonization process that we're rushing towards. Taking a look at that building we unlocked, it's just a larger form of the passenger terminal we had before, which we can build directly or upgrade our existing ones to. Let's take a look at Venus that we just unlocked. So we can't really do much with Venus until we've colonized it. You can't build on it, there's no cities. So let's get that process of colonization underway. To do this, we need an ark. Now an ark will gather resources from your origin point. Once it's filled up, it will then travel to your target world and colonize it. This process is going to take a bit of time, so while it's loading up, I'm going to take a look around to make sure everything's running smoothly. Looks like we've got a bit of water pooling up here, and that's reflected by the port's low efficiency. So let's build another puffer to carry more water over to Mars. And that should hopefully rectify the situation. Our ark is also loading up resources quite nicely. While we're waiting, let's sit on top of it and enjoy the view. Well, hey, well, we have liftoff. So now we're on our way to colonizing Venus. Colonizing a new world gives us the potential to access more types of buildings, ships, and resource suppliers. In this case, Venus is rich in energy, a resource that will soon be needed by both Earth and Mars. It also gives us access to new perks that will aid us. Well, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing your approach to tackling flat worlds.